States and North Korea. The government is also working to ensure that its position is reflected in any U.S.-North Korea negotiations and to strengthen the U.S. extended deterrence commitment. Some Korean lawmakers are calling for nuclear armament, but the government says it has no plans to develop its own nuclear weapons or redeploy U.S. tactical nuclear weapons. Instead, the government says it will strengthen the U.S. nuclear umbrella and its own defense capabilities. The Korean National Police Agency is recruiting 3 officers to help prepare for the launch of a new unit dedicated to investigating serious crimes committed by police officers. The agency announced that it is seeking 1 senior superintendent and 2 officers at the rank of superintendent or below. The team will oversee the unit's launch, recruit personnel, build infrastructure, and arrange offices, equipment, vehicles, and the police criminal justice information system. The new unit will operate directly under the National Office of Investigation and is expected to have about 40 members. Police initially called it the Internal Corruption Investigation Unit, but recently changed its name to the Serious Duty-Related Crime Investigation Unit. In local news, Busan Mayor Chun Jae-soo met with the head of the Gadokdo New Airport Construction Corporation to discuss key issues surrounding the project. The project is set to begin priority construction work at the end of this year, following the start of detailed design work in March. The 2 sides agreed to seek ways to reflect rising construction costs in the project budget amid the ongoing conflict in the Middle East. Local construction companies have been struggling with higher oil and raw material prices. The city is also working with the central government to ensure the main construction begins as scheduled next year. Mayor Chun said the airport will be key infrastructure and a new growth engine for Korea. A computer equipment management worker has been sentenced to 3 years in prison for stealing personal photos and videos from school employees in Busan and making deepfake pornography. The Busan District Court also ordered him to complete 40 hours of sexual violence treatment and banned him from working at institutions serving children, teenagers, and people with disabilities. From July 2021 to September last year, the men stole more than 220,000 files from the computers of 194 employees at 19 schools and created 20 deepfake videos. He also illegally filmed school employees 45 times and stored hundreds of illegal videos. The court said the crimes were extremely serious, but took into account that he admitted to all charges and had no previous criminal record. In international news, the Donald Trump administration is stepping up economic pressure on Iran, putting major trading partners such as China, Turkey, Pakistan, Iraq, and the UAE under pressure. China is Iran's largest trading partner and buys up to 90% of its oil exports. But experts say disruptions to Iranian oil supplies would not seriously hurt the Chinese economy, as China has other sources of energy. Turkey and Pakistan may also resist U.S. pressure because of their close political and strategic ties with Iran. The UAE has already suspended all trade, commercial exchanges, and financial transactions with Iran. And now for today's weather. With mostly cloudy skies, it will be very hot, with the heat index expected to rise above 33 degrees. High humidity is making the weather feel hot and muggy. The temperature in Busan is currently 29 degrees Celsius. And that wraps up this hour's news. Thank you for joining us. You're listening to BeFM, 부산영어방송.
Your best choice. BeFM, 부산영어방송.
Coming up next is For My Busan with Laura McLuckie. BeFM, 부산영어방송.
Hello, hello, hello. Happy Friday. Or as we say around these parts, happy Friday. question. Have you ever followed that warm, inviting smell of freshly baked bread down an alley? Not knowing where you're going, just following your nose. Early morning, the scent of bread baking the oven, it's just... 어디로 가야지? Where do I need to go to get some of that? Because tucked away in some of the smallest alleyways of Busan, little bakeries have a way of making people pause. Wander in, stay a while, have a roll or two and a coffee or two. Do you have a favourite neighbourhood bakery, or are you just like bread mad like me? Welcome to For My Busan. I'm your host, Laura McLuckie. All right, let's kick off Friday with Memories by Rise.
Big flows 생각을 걷지 Days off 난 멋있고 싶지 For show 우린 하나였지 East to the south, to the north, to the west side We ride Don't wanna waste all this feeling I got a taste 이 바람을 난 놓치고 싶지 않아 갑자기 내뿜인 거야 Don't wanna waste all this meaning 힘껏 안고 꿈을 꿨네 내가 제일 좋아하는 거야 어느 주는 나만의 stages 모두를 행복하게 한 나의 playlist 세상의 가운데 선해진 chance 소리 질러 가끔 외롭던 그날의 난 홀로 지금 이 기분은 따스한 위로 해보자 말했지 함께 자니 이렇게 영원히 Big flows 자꾸 더 있을게 Days off 나게 되어줄게 For show 더 멀리 가볼게 East to the south, to the north, to the west side We ride Don't wanna waste all this feeling I got a taste 이 바람을 난 놓치고 싶지 않아 갑자기 내뿜인 거야 Don't wanna waste all this meaning 힘껏 안고 불을 껐네 내가 제일 좋아하는 거야 너와 나 우리 memories 가슴이 뛰는 네 감정을 원했지 이 느낌 memories 아름다운 dreams we shine Yeah 들어봐 you're on fire 너와 원쳐 흩어진 포즈의 완성 빛나던 계절 이제 모두 외쳐 awesome 우리들만의 색으로 우리들 마음 시작이라고 말하고 싶은 거야 시간이 거꾸로 가 다시 시작한데도 바꾸고 싶지 않아 memories 세상은 우리 것 I don't wanna wait all these feelings I got a taste 이 바람을 난 놓치고 싶지 않아 갑자기 내뿜인 거야 Don't wanna wait all this meaning 힘껏 안고 불을 껐네 내가 제일 좋아하는 거야 너와 나 우리 memories
What a great song to kick off everything here at For My Busan on Friday, the 21st of August 2026. Welcome to the show. Thank you for tuning in to our show today, wherever you may be. I'm Laura McLuckie. I'll be with you until 6 p.m. this evening. So stick around for the next 2 hours. We've got lots coming up for you. Some great music, some great segments of our show. I was going to say segments, same thing. And of course, you're tuned into BeFM on 90.5 and 103.3 FM. Welcome to the show. Welcome to BeFM 부산영어방송입니다. 반갑습니다. 금요일 어땠어요, 지금까지? How has it been for you? Good? Do you know something very exciting? Our producer, Pak PD, is going... Where are you going, Tashkent? Almaty. I always get it wrong. I always get those two mixed up for some reason. He's going to Almaty as part of the Eurasia Diplomacy Corps program, which starts from... I think the main team leave on Monday, but Pak PD, you're leaving on Wednesday, right? You're just popping over to Almaty and then coming back. Remember, we covered that last year. So we connected live to all of the team who were traveling around the world, whether it was Shanghai, Almaty, Tashkent, and this year they go to Liverpool. Yeah, very exciting, very cool indeed. So we're going to bring you all of that next week. But before that, let's get back into what I was talking about at the top of the show. Bread, bang, 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 bang. Do you know, summer is almost coming to an end. Hooray! I hear many of you say. I like the summer. Yesterday, I'm ready for a chit chat today. Shall we have a wee chit chat before I actually get into the stuff I'm supposed to do? I was on a Navy ship yesterday because, well, long story short, I got invited, right? But I was on the Navy ship and they have an event. Oftentimes when the Navy ships come into Busan, they bring the related industry people or related diplomatic people or etc. etc. So think ambassadors, embassies, high-ranking officials, and of course the crew of the ship as well, right? So we were on the New Zealand Army are in town, New Zealand Navy, sorry. And so we went there and it was on deck and it was all very beautiful and the hospitality was wonderful, as it always is, but it was so sweaty. It was so hot. Oh my goodness. It was out on the ocean, although docked at the pier, but it was out on the ocean and just, the air was blowing and the sound of the waves was wonderful and the smell of the sea delightful. And I could see Busan, the twinkling lights of Busan from the ship, from the deck of the ship. But it was so sweaty. 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock. Oh, my goodness. And I wasn't even, I just had a little very light jacket on. And I thought, if I stay here much longer, people are going to be able to stick things to my face. It was that humid. So I think a lot of people are very excited that the summer is going to leave us, not because we want to say goodbye to the heat necessarily, but the humidity is really, really tough. And if you've gone on holiday, well, have you gone on holiday this year, this summer? Of course, summer's not over yet, but there's still time. If you go somewhere, I recommend somewhere that has very low humidity. Yeah. Are you planning to go? Even if you have gone or haven't gone, or maybe you can't go, we can always start planning our next trip, right? Our next, even a mini vacation. And when we plan a trip, we usually plan it around there's a reason, right? It could be a theme, or maybe not necessarily a theme, but a 목표. There's always a goal of the trip. So, for example, many people plan their trips around food. It can be a food tour, searching for the best local restaurants. Pak PD, I can see you doing that. You plan a holiday for the food. Yeah, I can see you doing that. Other people focus on things like famous landmarks and tourist attractions. Many people who love art will focus on things like galleries and artistic spaces and cultural spaces. Some prefer a relaxing getaway where there's a pool and a gym and a beach nearby and nothing really else to worry about. That sounds fabulous, as long as I can get a little cocktail by the pool. And of course, there's people who prefer to travel with no plans at all and just see where the city or the beach or the destination takes them. So what kind of travel theme are people choosing these days when they travel here to Korea? Because of course domestic and international travel is up here in Korea. So there's a really cool, very interesting answer that we gathered through a survey that was conducted by the Ministry of Culture, Sport and Tourism in conjunction with the KTO, the Korea Tourism Organization. And not surprisingly, one of the themes, or the most popular theme, was affordable restaurants. 착한 식당. So it doesn't surprise me, actually, that people would be looking for affordable restaurants, affordable food, 착한 식당, because Korean food is an institution these days, right? Am I right? Yes, it is. It's more than a trend. Everybody is really looking to find good food at an affordable price, a reasonable price, and people want to try all the food when they travel. So my husband, I'm not like that really, but Koreans have a very specific thing about trying the region's specialty. And I didn't have that thing until I moved to Korea. But my husband was trailing me all over the place for Taiwanese fried chicken. And I thought, just eat any chicken. We've got the best fried chicken in Korea. You know, why would... you know? Anyway, there was another result that caught people's attention. Out of 100 different travel themes, which place received the most votes for a single theme? It was a famous bakery in Daejeon. So it just shows that this kind of idea of what makes a great tourist attraction is changing. The destination doesn't necessarily have to be a famous landmark or historic site. Sometimes, you know, a restaurant, a bakery can be good enough. It can be a big enough draw for us to want to go there, right? So journey doesn't have to begin by going somewhere far. Simply setting out to find something new or delicious is the way. So how about you? When you plan a trip, what do you usually plan it around? Food, attractions, hotspots? Get in touch, let us know, send us your song request. 네, 여러분. 오늘 여러분의 여행 취향에 대해서 얘기를 해볼 거예요. 그래서 여행을 계획할 때 가장 중요하게 생각하는 테마는 어떤 건가요? 음식이나 뭐 명소나 뭐 등등등. 샵 9050 89050 or KakaoTalk. Get in touch and let us know. But now it's time for Newsfeed.
System check complete. Destination set. Busan.
Flight crew, thank you for flying with us and have a pleasant day.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your captain speaking. We're now making our approach to Busan. Cabin crew, prepare for landing. We've just landed. Welcome to For My Busan. All right, welcome to Newsfeed. Take a moment to catch up on what's happening around the world. So scrolling down, first up, a new Philippine consulate in Busan. So Busan is getting a new diplomatic office. That's very, very exciting indeed, especially for the Philippines and all Philippine expats here. The Philippines is preparing to open a consulate general in Donggu in Choryangdong. The Busan mayor, Chun Jae-soo, met with Leah Victoria Carrada, the first Philippine consul general here in Busan yesterday to talk about expanding cooperation and exchanges. So Carrada arrived in March and is now working to get the new consulate up and running. There are currently around 2,400 Filipino residents in Busan, including students, workers and people who moved to Korea through marriage. More Filipinos are visiting the city as well. In the first half of the year, the Philippines actually ranked 4th in the number of overseas visitors to Busan after China, Japan and the USA. Interesting, eh? Busan and Cebu have also been sister cities since 2011. So the two sides already have a long-standing connection. So natural next step. And it'll make things much more convenient for Filipino residents as well. So yes, very nice. A step in the right diplomatic direction, I think. All right, up next. Free village buses for Yeongdo? That's my question. Yeongdo? Should village buses or 마을버스 in Yeongdo be free? That is the question on deck. The idea is actually being debated right now because, well, Yeongdo is the only district in Busan without a subway line. That's right, yes. So a city council member has argued that Yeongdo residents still help pay for Busan's subway system with their taxes, right? So they deserve more support when it comes to local transportation. So one proposal says that they should make Yeongdo's village buses publicly operated and free to ride. The city, however, says this could raise a fairness issue. Even in districts with subway lines, plenty of neighborhoods are still far from a station, which is very true. And then there's also the cost, right? Making Yeongdo's village buses free could cost the city around 4 to 5 billion won a year. Very expensive. So instead, officials are looking at other options like changing bus routes, bringing back a circular route around Yeongdo. I mean, there's definitely a transportation disadvantage in terms of having no subway. But if buses become free, other people will say, well, what about us? And then we'll have to think about all of that. So buses are free for many of our citizens, but hopefully there will be a fair and equitable solution to that, because we don't have subway issues if we live near the subway, but many other people do. All right, we'll follow up with that story as it emerges. All right, finally. Rethinking Africa. Now, this is something that I've had many discussions about, and I'm so glad to hear this news today. Korean elementary school textbooks are starting to show a more balanced picture of Africa. A civic group called Voluntary Agency Network of Korea reviewed 7 6th grade social studies textbooks that will be used this semester and found some noticeable changes, shall we say. Because in the past, Africa, the continent, the entire continent of Africa, was mainly presented or often presented through poverty, famine, conflict, foreign aid. These newer textbooks still cover those issues, of course, but they talk more about economic growth, technology, and Africa's role in the global community. They also introduce students to prominent African figures. Students can learn about Wangari Maathai, for example, the Kenyan environmental activist who became the first African woman to win the Nobel Peace Prize. They'll also see Nelson Mandela, of course, as well as a journalist and refugee education advocate, Abdoulaye Mire. Now, even the images have changed. For example, sections about humanitarian organisations now include images of Africans helping other people instead of almost always being shown as the people receiving help. And they're using more local place names. And of course, there's still room for improvement. That's what the civic group said. But overall, textbooks moving forward toward a more diverse and fair view of the continent. Love that. Absolutely. All right, that's all for Newsfeed today. Let me play you some On the Mic, then we'll come back after that.
안녕하세요, 레오입니다. 요즘 여행 가실 때 포털 사이트보다 SNS에 먼저 검색하시는 분들 많으시죠? 그래서 오늘은 부산의 곳곳을 돌아다니며 직접 영상과 글로 우리에게 소개시켜주는 분을 모셨습니다. SNS 채널 테이크아웃의 운영자님 모셨습니다. 어서오세요, 강표씨. 먼저 청취자분들을 위한 자기소개 부탁드리겠습니다.
안녕하세요. 저는 부산에서 SNS 채널을 운영하고 있는 이광표입니다.
네, 반갑습니다, 강표씨. 채널 이름이 참 멋있고 센스 있습니다. 커피를 테이크아웃 하듯 부산을 테이크아웃 한다는 느낌인데 채널 이름의 의미와 처음 이 계정을 시작하게 된 계기가 궁금합니다.
저희가 음식을 원하는 곳에서 먹기 위해 포장하는 것처럼 부산의 다양한 공간과 문화 등을 언제 어디서든 꺼내볼 수 있게 해준다는 뜻을 가지고 있고요. 제가 예쁘고 다양한 곳을 돌아다니며 촬영하는 걸 좋아해서 이걸 일로 엮어보면 어떨까 생각해서 시작하게 됐습니다.
제가 느끼기에는 크리에이터와 큐레이터 그 사이 어딘가에 계신 것 같은데요. 항상 좋은 공간들을 돌아다니며 행복한 하루하루를 보낸다고 생각하시는 분들이 많으실 것 같습니다. 실제로는 하루 일상이 어떻게 되시나요?
사실 저는 고정된 일과가 있는 게 아니라서 어떤 날은 하루 종일 촬영하러 돌아다니기도 하고요. 또 어떤 날에는 하루 종일 편집을 하기도 합니다. 그리고 매번 편집된 영상만 보시면 제가 하루하루 좋은 곳들만 돌아다닌다 생각하시는데 30초짜리 영상을 만들려면 좋은 곳에서 촬영만 1시간이지 나머지 3, 4시간은 기획 편집을 하기 때문에 그리 편하지는 않은 것 같아요.
그렇죠. 편집이 정말 힘들죠. 예쁜 영상을 완성하기 위해서는 편집을 오랜 시간 해야 되니 마냥 편하진 않으실 것 같아요. 그럼에도 강표씨가 채널을 운영하시면서 가장 뿌듯했던 순간이 있나요?
먼저 뿌듯했던 순간이라고 하시니 바로 생각나는 게 있는데요. 그 데이트 코스 영상을 하나 올렸었는데 거기 댓글에 이거 보고 가려고 집에서 나왔어요 라는 댓글을 보고 제 영상으로 누군가에게는 움직이는 힘이 될 수도 있다고 느껴져서 좀 뿌듯했었습니다.
그럼 반대로 이건 진짜 힘들다 느꼈던 순간이 있으실까요?
힘들었던 순간은 저희 채널이 사실은 이런 곳이 있다고 소개를 해주는 채널이지 여기가 좋다 안 좋다 말하는 채널이 아니거든요. 그런데 댓글에 간혹 가다가 여기 별로다, 여기 맛없다 등 부정적인 댓글이 달리면 괜히 마음이 좋지 않죠.
네, 맞아요. 댓글이 사실 가장 힘드실 것 같아요. 부정적인 반응이 보이면 힘이 쭉 빠지기도 하고요. 사실 제가 궁금한 게 트렌드가 정말 빨리 바뀌잖아요. 수많은 핫플 중에서 여긴 꼭 소개해야겠다라고 결정하는 강표 씨만의 기준이 있나요?
솔직히 말해서 그냥 감인 것 같아요. 제가 가보고 싶은 곳들은 남들도 가보고 싶지 않을까 하는 생각이 제일 크고 그런 곳을 영상으로 소개하면 대부분은 반응이 좋았습니다. 물론 아닌 경우도 있지만요.
네, 워낙 많은 곳들을 돌아다니시니까 그 감이 계속 좋아지셨을 것 같아요.
네, 그렇습니다.
이제 마지막 질문인데요. 부산을 소개하는 채널이니 부산이란 도시를 영단어로 표현해 주실 수 있나요?
바로 떠오르는 게 다이나믹. 제가 하는 일 특성상 부산 곳곳을 진짜 많이 돌아다니는데 멋지고 좋은 곳도 너무 많이 생겨나고 있고 사람들도 다이나믹하고 문화도 다이나믹하고 이 다이나믹만큼 부산을 잘 설명해 줄 수 있는 단어는 없는 것 같아요.
네, 다이나믹. 부산하면 다이나믹이죠. 저도 공감합니다. 오늘 짧은 시간이었지만 부산의 다이나믹한 바이브를 제대로 전해주셨네요. 감사합니다. 청취자분들께서도 부산의 여러 매력들을 느껴보시면 좋을 것 같습니다. 오늘 함께 해주셔서 고맙습니다.
네, 감사합니다.
Oh, thank you very much to our reporter Leo and to our interviewee Igang Pyonim, who runs the social media channel Take Out Busan, introducing Busan's diverse spaces and culture through videos and written posts so that people can discover and enjoy them anytime, anywhere. He says his daily life is just filming, editing, and a 30-second short video requires not only about an hour of on-site filming, but also 3 to 4 hours of planning and editing. So it's a lot of work. But the greatest reward comes when viewers leave comments saying that his videos actually inspired him to visit a place. Yeah, love that. On the other hand, he says he sometimes feels discouraged when people leave negative comments like, it's not that great, the food isn't good, even though the channel's purpose is just simply to introduce interesting places. And so when choosing which of Busan's many popular spots to feature, he relies mostly on his own intuition, whether it's somewhere he personally wants to go or has been. Finally, he describes Busan with the English word dynamic. Oh yes, saying it best captures the city's appeal as a place where new spaces constantly emerge and people and culture remain vibrant and full of life. We love that. Love. So thank you very much again, Leo, for that lovely interview. 이강 표님, I will 구독 좋아요 for you. I gotta go and find it, so I'll go and do that. Sounds like content right up my street. So I like that. All right, before we move on, I do have something very, very important to tell you. This is a public service announcement from the Ministry of the Interior and Safety. The Ministry of the Interior and Safety has issued a PSA in Busan시 중구, 서구, 동구, 영도구, 사하구, 강서구 and other areas at 3:58 p.m. on August 21st, 2026. A heatwave warning will be issued over Busan, western part of Busan, Jeju, western part of Jeju City areas at 11 a.m. on August 22nd, 2026. Refrain from outdoor activities during the hottest hours. Please wear light clothing and use a parasol when you go out. Please drink plenty of water. Please check on the safety of your neighbours. This was a message from the Ministry of the Interior and Safety. All right, like I always say after we do our PSAs, do stay tuned to BeFM for all your news and weather updates. Of course, make sure you're keeping in touch with your neighbours or your relatives who might be vulnerable to the heat, and keep yourself, pets, children and loved ones hydrated and out of the sun as much as possible. All right, by the way, today's text topic: when you go on a trip, what do you usually focus on? What matters most when planning? 여러분, 오늘 여러분이 여행 취향에 대해서 얘기를 하고 있습니다. 여러분이 여행을 계획할 때 가장 관심이 있는 게 아니면 제일 중요한 거는 어떤 거라고 생각하시는지 궁금합니다. 이유도 같이 보내주시면 감사하겠습니다. 예를 들면 음식 투어 아니면 관광 명소 아니면 액티비티 등등 제일 중요한 거 어떤 거예요? 샵 9050 pound 9050 Kakao Talk or live stream. Text messages 101. Everything else is free. And now it's time for Culture for You. Oh, look who it is.
Hello.
Hello.
It's a very hot day.
I knew you were going to say that. Well, the first thing you said to me when you came in here, oh, it's so hot.
너무 더워요.
So hot.
I had to take a shower 3 times today.
Well, I think you'll need another one because based on the
Yep.
smell of this
Yep.
studio.
That's not me, by the way.
I'm
제
just
냄새
kidding.
아니에요.
I'm
But
just
but
kidding.
one thing for sure is after this, when I get back home, I'm
Yeah.
taking another one.
Do you know, it's so funny because I went to the gym this morning, 5 a.m. again. I got back into my routine. It feels wonderful. Because you asked me, how are you? And I was yawning at the time. But I feel really good.
Really?
Even though I'm a little bit like this time of the day, I'm like everyone else, a little bit slower.
지금 그쵸.
So I have to like,
조금 졸릴 때기도 하고.
I'm bringing the energy, right?
Yeah.
But after, I was so sweaty at the gym because the aircon, it's a 24-hour gym, but they switched the aircon off because most people aren't there at that time. It's
Yeah.
just waste of electricity.
Yeah.
And so I was there. It was so hot. I loved it. And then I got home. I was like, ugh.
It's like exercising
Peeling my
at
clothes
a
off.
spa.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
That sounds
So, yeah.
terrible.
But
to
sweating,
be honest, that sounds
sweating is
terrible.
very, very good for
I
your
mean,
body.
it's good, but it just sounds terrible.
But it's, ugh.
yeah. It's
So the
like that sticky feeling that you get.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah. So my shower
Not a
this
fan.
morning was so fresh. I loved it. Really
그래도
good.
그걸 한번 이렇게 쫙 그죠? 땀을 한번 내고 오니까 시원한 거죠.
Just go and jump in the sea.
You're more Korean than I am.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
I never go to saunas or spas.
Really?
I don't.
Why?
난 찜질방도 안 갔었어요 최근에.
왜?
See? See, you can't understand. You're more Korean than I am.
아, 웃기네,
So funny.
웃기지.
아이고.
Anyway, quick question before we dive into all of the culture news today.
Yeah.
When you're planning a trip, so the text topic today, we're asking everyone, when you're planning a trip, what is the thing you kind of plan your activity, like make all your plans around? Is it food? Is it location with historical sites? Is it the relaxation facilities of the resort? Or what is it you usually think is most important?
For me, it's always about history.
Really?
It's always about getting to know the culture there, the locals, and stuff, the stories behind the scenes. So yeah, I always tend to plan my trip around historical buildings, museums, and whatnot.
역시.
약간 그런 느낌. Because I don't know, people have different ways of getting inspirations and stuff, but that's my way of getting inspired.
Yeah.
Like to see the paths
Yeah.
of so many people, that they left behind. And getting inspiration from that is really good for the soul and for the music too.
Yeah, absolutely. Do you know, one of my favorite things to do, this is horrible, is go to war museums. My favorite places to be is the War Museum in Seoul. Because it's beautiful. Like, don't get me
It
wrong,
is, it is.
absolutely
I've been there,
beautiful.
yeah.
But it's so profoundly moving and emotional and fascinating. And you just understand so much more about Korea
Yes.
when you visit there.
You're more, as I said, you're more Korean than I am.
부산 아줌이 다 됐네 이제.
뭐 부산 할 것도 아니고 뭐 그냥 한국 사람인데 뭐 서울 가서 독립기념관 가고 전쟁기념관 가고. I mean, man. I mean, I appreciate War Memorial as well, but I don't think I've been there in a while. I mean,
You gotta go again. Yeah.
가야죠.
가야지.
네, 너무너무
가을에.
중요한 곳이죠.
네,
네,
그러니까.
의미가 있고.
아무튼 들어갑시다.
Yes.
What do we have today for culture for you?
이거 좀 재밌어요. We're gonna begin with an interesting development involving BTS, the one and only.
Surprise, surprise.
Surprise,
BTS.
surprise. And the Grammy Awards. Remember we talked about this before?
Yes, because they said, you're having Asian pop?
category.
thanks.
그래서 보이콧을 선언을 했었죠. So and now the Grammy Awards, the Recording Academy, is now considering changes to its newly created Asian pop category.
Yeah, I think, do you know what? I think if you're going to have the Grammys, just have it to be pop. Just have pop. And then have different categories for different things. Yeah, but I think taking pop and then Asian pop.
따로따로 카테고리를 두니까 이게 문제가 터진 거잖아요. 그죠? Why? That's the question.
Pop
Why?
is pop, no?
Yeah, pop is just pop. There's no ethnicity, there's no race in between.
Exactly. And we're transnational. Like transnational media is so common these days. That we are no longer kind of like jarred or cultural. Sorry, I'm going to sound like a nerd because this is literally what I was writing my paper on today. Culturally congruent and incongruent media and what it does, like how culture moderates how we experience that. But these days, a K-pop fan is not from South Korea necessarily. They could be from anywhere
Exactly.
and love the band
Exactly.
and not have any experience of the culture outside of that. So it's not about the Asianness. It's about the music.
And you think about the producers who actually made a lot of very popular K-pop songs. They're actually outside of Korea. They're not Koreans, right?
Yeah.
I mean, they are Americans, they are Europeans. So it's an international product, right? And the Grammys, the Asian pop category doesn't seem to really appreciate that, right? So just to give context to people who don't know the situation, the Best Asian Pop Music Performance category was introduced only a few months ago. By the Grammys, but it immediately became controversial. Critics argued that putting K-pop, J-pop, C-pop, T-pop, whatever,
S-pop,
and other Asian music under one regional category could create another barrier rather than true recognition.
So that's the point. Like, if you're going to do that, then Asian pop, well, then you've got to have European pop, then you've got to have US pop.
Yeah. Why do you do this?
Why you have to segregate?
그러니까요. It's
Bring us
not
together.
Yeah, like even if their intent is not on segregation, I'm sure it's not their intent.
Well, they're not going to
But-
use the word segregation, but I feel like they're.
That's what many people feel.
Well, that's
right?
it. And they're like they're moving it away. Why? Because they're worried that K-pop and other Asian origin music is going to, take away from US pop or English language pop. Then
It
so
makes us
what?
feel like as if we're taking away a part of pop culture.
Yeah.
And then it's not. That's not the whole point. Music is about, integration. It's about unification. It's about bringing people together, not to be separated, right? So that's why BTS announced that they would not submit their music for next year's Grammy Award ceremony.
Breaking.
They said they wanted music to be heard and appreciated as music itself, rather than being separated by region or language.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So since then, the Grammy has been responding in a way. The Recording Academy CEO Harvey Mason Jr. said it had become clear that some artists felt the Asian pop category did not adequately represent the music they created. He said he took those concerns personally as a musician and suggested that the process for developing new award categories could be changed.
Like, think about it. Butter, Dynamite. Are those going to be Asian pop?
그러니까요.
Stop it.
Think about it. 너무 안 맞아요. 뭔가 안 어울려요.
그리고 뿐만 아니라 Golden, Asian pop?
No,
Like,
it's
you
not
can't.
Asian pop.
It's just
It's pop.
ridiculous.
It's just pop.
But it sounds like a significant shift, right?
It is. And the Recording Academy is reportedly talking with artists, labels and managers from the K-pop, J-pop, C-pop, and Indian music categories. It is also consulting its board and nomination committees about the future of the category.
So what might change then?
As of now, we don't know yet for sure, but the Academy could change the eligibility rules. So the definition of Asian pop or even the structure of the category itself can be changed. The important point is that the organization is now publicly acknowledging that the current system may not reflect how Asian artists see themselves.
So funny, like may not reflect how Asian artists see themselves. Dude, BTS went on strike. They abstained from the Grammys. I think it's a little bit stronger than may not reflect.
But one thing for sure is that, BTS's decision had
Impact.
a real super major impact.
Yep.
And it has definitely started a serious conversation about this whole issue. The controversy is no longer simply about whether BTS will win an award. It's about how major Western institutions classify global music in the first place.
Absolutely. And by doing so, BTS, such a power move, such a classy way to stand up for not just like it said here, like whether they're going to win an award or not. Of course they would. But that's not the point. There's a bigger issue here.
Exactly.
And so they're representing the whole of Asian pop and how these artists would be categorized.
Exactly. So it feels like it's not about music anymore, right? It feels like there, as you said, there is some separation going on.
Yeah.
There's some unmusical stuff happening around all this.
Yes.
A little bit of politics, a little bit of, everything, a little bit anything that's outside of the music industry. And that's what worries a lot of people. And I'm glad that BT has taken action against this movement and that Grammy is responding to it accordingly.
Yeah. A little restructure, but they have to move slowly. Otherwise, they can't backpedal and be like, oh, yeah, we made a mistake. They can't do that.
They can't.
They've got to slowly adjust.
그러니까요.
So
We'll see.
All right, let's move to the second story. What's up next?
Yes, a big season for boy bands in Korea.
Are we still allowed to call them boy bands when I think many of them are man bands?
Man bands or grandpa bands, I don't know.
I think many of them are
아저씨 bands.
아저씨
bands.
bands.
Yeah. So this one is about a very busy period for Korean boy groups or 아저씨 groups or whatever you call it. Several major acts from different generations are releasing new music almost at the same time.
Oh, very nice. Okay. Who is coming back?
이제 정말 제가 딱 봤을 때도 총 세대를 망라하는 이름들이 많아요. So big names include Big Bang, ENHYPEN, NCT 127, and Stray Kids. At the same time, the rookie group. 자, 여기는 애들인 것 같아요. 제 입장에서는 Alpha Drive 1. Have you heard of them?
Gen Alpha, of course.
Alpha Drive 1.
Never heard of them.
Rookie group, they're the newest ones, is also preparing a comeback. Comeback, apparently. But they're rookies still, right?
Yeah.
Making the competition especially intense for the
너무
season.
재밌어요. 사실은 I love Big Bang. Bang, bang, bang.
They make good songs.
Bang야, bang야, bang야.
꼼짝 마라.
Yeah.
다 꼼짝 마.
I thought it was
See?
곱창. I thought it was 곱창. 다 곱창 먹어.
어이.
다 곱창 먹어.
어이.
It's not.
죄송합니다. 너무 아저씨 같아 지금 방금
네.
너무 아저씨 같아갖고.
아이고,
Oh my god, I
넘어갈게요.
cannot feel older than this anymore. I feel so old.
I'm significantly older than you, so hold your
Not
tongue.
significantly. Come
Hold
on.
your tongue.
Come on. Not significantly. We're the same generation. We
That's
should
true.
be. Yeah. I mean, okay.
Ish.
Yeah.
Let's start with Big Bang,
Yeah.
shall we?
Yeah.
Significant.
Yeah. Big Bang is celebrating its 20th anniversary. So, that reminds me of how old I am again.
Yeah.
And the group is releasing a new digital single called Big. It's not
Ooh.
just big. It's with 3 eyes. So it's
I.
Big.
Oh.
It will be their first new group song in 4 years.
That's very interesting because there was a lot of controversy that had kind of followed them around for a while. And so it seems that they've brushed that off. They've kind of reinvented themselves, perhaps.
Yeah. It's definitely a reinvention. So it doesn't mean that the full members are back, right? But
The band is back.
itself, the
Yes.
spirit is back. But Big Bang, I mean, it's been a long time for
Yeah.
them coming back to K-pop.
4 years out of K-pop is a very long time.
Exactly, but they still have this enormous public recognition as we do. Right after the new single is released, the group will begin a major world tour in Korea before traveling to 19 cities across North America, Europe, Oceania, and Asia. 와, 많이 간다.
Who's your favorite Big Banger?
저는 누구지? 갑자기 이름이 기억 안 나. the one 대성.
아저씨. The one.
대성이 태국어를 너무 잘해요.
아 진짜?
Yeah, did you know?
No.
Like he speaks it like a true Thai.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know why I'm infatuated with
Well,
this.
because
but
you speak English like a true English speaker.
no, I'm far from that.
No, absolutely not. 100% fluent. I forget that you are using a second language.
Really?
Yes.
Well, I appreciate that. Thank you.
I
감사합니다.
forget.
네.
My favorite G-Dragon.
G-Dragon, yeah, of course.
I love G-Dragon. I
He's
love how
one of a
beautiful
kind.
he is.
He's one of a kind.
Do you know, I have a funny story about him, which maybe I shouldn't tell you, but it's It's to do with hospitality, and he once went to a very big fancy hotel that my friend was the manager of, and there's a policy of dress when you go into these very fancy hotels, and my friend at the time didn't really know who this person was, and so he refused him entry. And the press manager was like, "What are you doing? Why is this happening?" He's like, "I don't know who he is. We've got standards here."
옷 좀 잘 입고 오세요 이런 느낌인데.
옷 잘 입어야 되잖아요. 근데 좀
The dress code is meant to be kept, right? Even for G-Dragon.
I heard
no
that
exception.
story literally about 3 days ago, and I
3
was like,
days
"Are
ago?
you serious?" There's more to the story which I can't share.
Oh my
I was like, "Are you
goodness.
serious? Are you serious?" I'll tell you off air. It was so fun.
와 재밌다.
So listen, here's the thing. Big Bang so popular. They had some issues. Their comeback. Are they going to be as popular?
Well, I hope so. I mean, it's so the matter is like it's going to be a test for sure, right?
Yeah.
For the group's long-term cultural influence, but we'll see. I mean, like there's a huge fandom for Big Bang.
Yeah.
Like us, right? Like us.
Old people like us. Yeah.
근데 old people, I mean, I'm not gonna say it. Old people tend to have more money. I don't know why. The spending power. That's what I mean, right? So maybe we can help him. We can make us a certain amount of contribution to their comeback.
I love it because he's also an ambassador for the UN peace. I can't remember the proper title for it. Anyway, but a peace ambassador, shall we say?
Yes.
Which is why I really like him. He's similar to BTS in the sense that they go out and they use their position and the culture for, you know, altruistic efforts, for diplomacy, for, you know, etc.
Yeah,
so I really like that.
So there's this saying that before BTS there was Big Bang, and there is BTS now because we had Big Bang.
Exactly.
그런
yeah.
얘기들이 있죠.
What about just quickly in hyphen NCT 127?
Yeah. Just really short. Hypen is releasing its 8th mini album, The Sin Bliss. The title track, Bloody Paradise, draws on Brazilian funk and tells a story of danger, escape, and romance.
Love it.
NCT 127 is releasing its 7th full-length album, Blingy or Blingy, I think.
Blingy.
Blingy.
You say Blingy. Doesn't sound good.
She just tried to read it.
Yep.
Okay, the group is celebrating its 10th anniversary, and its 7 remaining members recently renewed their contracts with SM Entertainment.
Yeah, I love that. Okay, well, listen, we'll have more. I'm sure the Alpha Drive 1 is one of the groups that we should be watching. Apparently they're quite big, but they're returning with a new concept. So yeah.
So the rookie act came from the survival show Boys to Planet and sold more than 1.4 million copies of its debut album in its first week.
There we go.
Right?
Fandom is strong, eh?
So now the group is returning with a concept about young people dealing with prejudice and stereotypes.
Love that. I
Yeah.
love that. Tackling the big stuff. Good for them. Well, listen, we got to move on to our next story. What's
Yes.
up next?
요거 재밌어요. Our next story takes us into the world of classical music and film scores. 다 아시는 분일 거예요. Japanese composer and conductor Joe Hisaishi has just earned 3 Guinness World Records.
I'm not surprised, and quite rightly so, because I love Ghibli and
Yes.
unbelievable music.
Unbelievable music.
Yeah.
근데 이게 참 nobody would have guessed it. Why does he win, or how did he win 3 Guinness World Records?
I don't know.
그러니까 because they always come up with new categories for everything.
Yeah.
Right? So, I mean, here's the categories, all right? So, one record came from his 3-night concert series at Tokyo Dome, where he sold more than 133,000 tickets. 13만 장 넘게 파는 거죠.
Wow.
Another came from 3 consecutive performances at the Hollywood Bowl in Los Angeles, where he sold more than 45,000 tickets. And the third record is for the longest consecutive performance run by a classical composer at Radio City Music Hall in New York. He performed for 7 consecutive nights.
That's extraordinary. I mean, for any musician, that's extraordinary, right?
Wow. I mean, yeah. It is especially for a composer whose music is often associated with film rather than traditional concert halls,
Yeah.
right? His performances combine his original orchestral music with pieces from Studio Ghibli films.
But the thing is, I think, so for me, whenever I see lots of concerts that are like music from the Ghibli films, right? But whenever I hear those films, I am transported and they are so beautiful and so delicately crafted. It's like you're having a meal, like a beautiful
Exactly.
meal in Japan with like, you know how delicate and everything,
Yeah.
you know, the
Yeah.
artwork is. It's just
I know.
perfection. But why is it so popular with international audiences?
As you said, though, like I can summarize that into a different sentence. That, like his melodies are emotionally direct. But as you said, they're very sophisticated, very deep, you know? You don't need to understand Japanese or even know the original films to respond to the music. That just gives it a, universal quality.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love it. The New York Times recently did a thing for him. What did they say about Hisaishi?
The New York Times recently described Hisaishi as one of the rare composers capable of filling major concert venues. Because, his concerts always get sold out.
Yeah.
Always.
Yeah.
Always. His latest records show that his popularity is not limited just to Japan or to animation fans.
Yeah, and he's very humble as well. He's
Very,
just
very
chill
humble.
about it.
Very, very humble.
All right, very quickly, can we do the final one?
I think so. Let's try.
You talk, I'll listen.
All right. So
Cute.
Classic Busan is preparing its own concert version of Verdi's Othello, conducted by Chung Myung-hun. It will take place at the Busan Concert Hall in October.
Very exciting.
Yes, it is closely connected to the debate over next year's planned La Scala production of Othello at the Busan Opera House. That project has faced controversy, as we all know, because of its estimated budget of about 10.5 billion won.
So this perhaps might be like a preview.
Exactly. So it gives Busan audiences a chance to experience Othello under Chung's direction before the city makes a final decision about the much larger La Scala project.
Very exciting. But who's going to perform the Busan production of Othello?
Yes, the cast includes internationally recognized singers such as American tenor Gregory Kund as Othello and Serbian baritone Zeliko Lucici as Lago, and German-based Korean sopranos Son Ji-hye will sing Desdemona.
Wow.
Local Korean artists will also take part.
Which is important. I love the big names. I love the big hitters, the global stars, but I also want to see local talent
Exactly.
from Busan and the surrounding areas
You're absolutely right.
take part in these because it's Busan Concert Hall. We
It's
want
an
to give
important factor.
opportunities,
Yes,
right?
definitely. So that's one of the most interesting aspects of the project. Classic Busan says it wants to create a model in which leading international artists and local artists work together rather than simply bringing in an overseas production.
Yeah, I love that. Brilliant. So lots of very interesting stories
재밌죠?
today. Very cool.
재밌죠?
너무 재밌었어요.
저도 재밌었어요.
Oh. And do you know what? I just want to listen to the score from Howl's Moving Castle now.
라라리라 라라리리.
What's that called?
Howl's Moving Castle.
No, but what's the song called?
Merry-Go-Round of Life.
That's it.
라리리라 라라리리.
It's good. He's a singer. Did you know?
And she is too. Yes.
I shot the sheriff, but I did not shoot the deputy.
Pew, pew, pew. We can do this all day.
Stupid. Listen, it's always a pleasure to have you in the studio, Michael. Thank you
Likewise.
so much for all the updates. Very cool indeed. We will see you next week for more of the same. Until then, enjoy your weekend.
You too.
Stay cool.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
All right, it's time for me to say goodbye for today. Just kidding. Just for 5 minutes. I'll be back at 5 o'clock. In the meantime, this is Big Bang with Big. I'll see you soon.
Everything big, 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 big. Anything big, big. Everything big, 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 big. That everything big, big. All the way up. 구간이면 관이도 carnivores. 20 years, man, 스무고개 boss. 성이 색, 전화하게 work pro. 기가 왜 so long? 쿨러시 빅뱅이가 예뻤어 운전 뱃소라 Would you pick me up gotta show like the earth 비비기야 알았으면 귀여워 우린 같이 따로 놀지 시공간도 초월하니 Big shots 잡아도 달리 We like the party if the party no sleep oh, 다들 밖으로 나와도 네가 소리 질러도 와마슈 오늘 붉은 노을 Yeah we do it yeah we do it Big big shit take that song yeah 유행이라지 my band done it Big bang beat that best I'm in fans on back won't be nothing Everything big 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 Anything big, big. Everything big, 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 big. And everything big, big. Yo, 자yo, 발효사, 발효사, Korea, Mamma Mia. 정말 도시만 가운데, 내 도시야 봐. Everything is big. You know that I'm a J. 썼다면 비행기, 썼다면 늘 땡기. And everything is big. Loving up a J. Yeah, this is how we do it. Get it down, dance, dance, they're genius. 우린 같이 따로 놀지 날아다녀 링나비같이 빅샤무와 맞달리
Your bridge to the world. BeFM 부산 영어방송.
자갈치 시장의 활기찬 목소리, 영도 앞바다를 수놓은 은빛 윤슬. 우리가 지켜온 부산의 소중한 모습들입니다. 이제 부산은 그 이상의 내일을 준비합니다. 첨단을 달리는 에코 델타시티의 일상부터 가덕도 신공항의 하늘길, 그리고 유라시아와 북극을 잇는 북극 항로까지 세계를 향한 거침없는 도약, 그 엔진은 바로 부산 사람입니다.
우리가 부산입니다.
우리가 부산입니다.
우리가 부산입니다.
당신의 자부심이 부산의 미래를 만듭니다. 이 캠페인은 대선공익재단과 부산영어방송이 함께합니다.
Hi everyone, I'm Catherine from Morning Wave in Busan. Do you turn into a hideous monster every time you're behind the wheel? Feeling a little guilty? Well, Busan drivers ranked the lowest in a national survey for driving behavior. But if we practice good driving etiquette, we can all become gentler beings. Here are two things to keep in mind. First up, when you're changing lanes, make sure to use your blinker. And second, although I do love getting text messages from all of you, don't text and drive. That's a no-no. Good driving etiquette equals safety for all. This campaign is brought to you by Morning Wave in Busan on BeFM. Oh, by the way, tune in to Morning Wave in Busan to get real-time traffic updates. You know your morning commute's better with me, Kat.
This summer is expected to be hotter than in previous years, so please take extra caution when spending time outdoors. To help prevent heat-related illness, check weather updates regularly and avoid outdoor activities during periods of extreme heat. If outdoor work or activities are unavoidable, please wear a hat or use a parasol, take regular breaks in the shade, and drink plenty of water. We also encourage everyone to look out for neighbors and family members who may be living alone. This message is brought to you by the Ministry of the Interior and Safety.
아직 어렵게 느껴지는 영어. 아이들 영어는 어떻게 챙기시나요? 부산 영어방송이 준비한 어린이 영어 콘텐츠 세상. BeFM 키즈 영상 채널이 여러분을 찾아갑니다. 샘 해밍턴과 윌 벤저스 그리고 모모랜드 낸시가 함께하는 BeFM 키즈에서 영어로 듣는 부산 설화와 전래동화, 재밌는 파닉스 영어, 신나는 K-팝 영어까지 만나보세요. 우리 아이의 영어 실력과 창의력을 쑥쑥 키워줄 특별한 어린이 영어 채널 BeFM 키즈가 여러분을 기다립니다. 지금 바로 BeFM 키즈를 검색하고 구독해주세요.
The time is now 5 o'clock.
엄마가 얘기하는 거 따라해봐. 부산이 좋아요.
부산이 좋아요.
For my 부산.
For my 부산. 부산으로 오세요. For my 부산.
부산? For my 부산.
부산 하면 For my Busan.
하나, 둘, 셋.
부산 is good. For my 부산.
You are listening to For My Busan.
Welcome back, everybody. Thank you for tuning in to the second half of For My Busan. 5 o'clock on the dot, here with me at 90.5 and 103.3 FM. Welcome to BeFM. 부산영어방송입니다. 반갑습니다. If it's your first time, welcome to the show. If it's your second, third, fifth, millionth time, welcome to the show. And if you are having a good Friday today, send us a little thumbs up or your favorite emoji in the live chat. If you are over there, you can find us on YouTube. Search for BeFM or 부산영어방송. We live stream every single Monday through Friday, so you can see my beautiful face and also Minsu's beautiful face when he's in the studio. There he is. There's that beautiful face. So, welcome everybody. Thank you for joining us for the second half, taking you all the way till 6 o'clock this evening. Weekend starts here, baby. Oh, yeah. It's the 21st of August. Can you believe that? We're almost in September. I think our producer the other day said, you know what, we're pretty much at the end of the year. 이제 연말이에요. 맞다. 그런 느낌이죠. Oh my goodness. Anyway, lots of people texting in today for the text topic. So thank you very, very much for all of your messages. Today we're asking you, when you plan a trip, what do you think is the most important part of the trip itself? So when you're going on a trip, what do you usually pay most attention to? What do you usually focus on? Is it for the food that you're traveling? Or like Michael said in the previous segment, is it for, you know, the historical sites or getting to know the culture better? So you travel to, I don't know, if you go to China, you maybe want to go to the Terracotta Army and the Great Wall of China, right? To learn about the history, to see those beautiful ancient sites. Or perhaps it's a bit lighter for you. Maybe you just want a good pool, some nice cocktails, a bar, some palm trees, swimming pool. That would be nice, right? Somewhere I can get a massage and then drink champagne. I can do that in my house. So I don't need to go on holiday for that. But you know what I mean. So 여러분, 오늘 텍스트 토픽은 오늘 여러분의 여행 취향에 대해서 얘기를 하고 있거든요. 그래서 여러분, 여행 계획할 땐 가장 관심을 있는 게 뭐 제일 중요한 게 어떤 거라고 생각하는 거예요? 예를 들면 음식. 그래서 음식거리 아니면 볼거리, 뭐 관광 명소 등등 어느 식으로 계획을 지우는 거예요. How do you say planning? 세우다, 계획을 세우는 거예요. 네, get in touch. Let us know. pound 9050 샵 9050 text messages are costing you 100 won. KakaoTalk is free and YouTube Live is free as well, so you can send us all your messages and your song requests, my friend. As always, we are gathering your song requests and we'll play them as many as possible in the second half of the show. So, yeah, shall we keep on keeping on? It's Friday, which means it's time for My Home, My Busan, so we'll bring you that in a minute. But up next, this is Boys and Girls by Pixie Lott.
I'm looking in the mirror and I think I'm liking what I see. Big pink lights shining bright like I'm on the TV. My heart pounds since the bass drum thumps. You gotta move when the floor bouncing up against the wall. It sure feels good. Yeah, we're gonna lose control. Turn it on, make it strong. A good beat never hurt no one. Picking up the dust and we're making every move we know. All the boys and the girls, they got it going on. When the beat kicks in, you feel it in your bones. When the bass drum rocks and the lead on top, you can't come back and you just can't stop. All the boys and the girls, you just can't stop. All the boys and the girls, you just can't stop. All the boys and the girls, you just can't stop. All the boys and the girls, you just can't stop. Whoa, baby, don't stop. Whoa, keep to stop. Whoa, baby, don't stop. Whoa, keep to stop. Turn it on, make it strong. A good beat never hurt no one. All the boys and the girls, they got it going on. When the beat kicks in, you feel it in your bones. When the bass drum cracks and the knee don't drop, you can't turn back and you just can't stop. All the boys and the girls, you just can't stop. All the boys and the girls, you just can't stop. All the boys and the girls, you just can't stop. All the boys and the girls, no, you just can't stop.
Well, welcome back everybody and welcome to our Busan playlist. Now you might notice, hey, wait a minute, this isn't the time for Busan playlist. But of course, traveling through Busan is not always the easiest. There can be delays or missed buses, etc. So our guest is on the way. And so we're going to do a little switcheroo and have our Busan playlist first up. And then we'll have My Home, My Busan after that. All right, so keep your fingers crossed for our lovely guest to get here. All right, today we are tuned into For My Busan asking you, what is the most important thing about traveling? What do you think? Is it the food? Is it the historical sites? Is it the activities? Is it just the view? Oh, I love a good view, to be fair, from my hotel room. But I asked you and you told us. So 7301 says, for me, food is definitely the most important part of traveling. I love trying local restaurants, street food, and dishes that I can't easily find at home. Sometimes I even choose my destination based on what I want to eat. Yes, sometimes, you know what? Sometimes if I'm thinking, right, where do I want to go? Do I want to go Hong Kong, or do I want to go Tokyo, or do I want to go ding ding? I'll think, what food do I want to eat most? And that might guide my choice. 잠깐만님 says, 저는 맛집을 우선 검색합니다. 진짜로? 역시 관광지를 가는 것도 중요하지만 맛집을 가는 걸 더 중요시합니다. Really? I don't know. I think I'm half and half. 특히 관광객이 많은 곳이 아닌 현지인들이 많이 가는 곳으로 갑니다. 맞아요. 그거는 꿀팁이다. 신청곡 삼겹살송입니다. 자, let's see who else is texting in. 이명진님, I'm more interested in discovering places than checking off famous tourist attractions. I like walking around local neighborhoods, finding little cafes and shops, and seeing how people actually live. Those unexpected discoveries usually become my favorite travel memories. Yes, I do like that. I really do like that because you discover things that you can't find on a tourist guide, right? That you can't find on a tourism board website, for example. I love that. Benny Neem says, food and attractions for me. I guess actually I want to enjoy everything. Yeah, that's it, right? Get the most of your trip abroad. 5291님 said, 저는 사진 합풀 위주로 갑니다. 아하, 사진이 잘 나올 것 같은 곳을 발견하면 저는 여행 계획을 짭니다. 네, 사진밖에 남는 게 없다. 저는 그 말을 믿습니다. I think people believe the pictures, but also the reviews from other people, right? 예를 들면 제가 직접 갔을 때 너무너무 맛있었어요. 맛있었다면 제가 다른 사람한테 여기 너무 맛있었다. 진짜 꼭 이런 음식을 먹어보면 좋겠다. 그런 거를 잘 믿을 수 있는 거죠. 근데 예를 들어 corporate branding, 회사에서 나오는 마케팅이나 홍보 같은 거는 믿음직스럽지 않습니다. 예쁘게 보이지만 못 믿겠어요. 사실은 요새 맞는 것 같아요. 아무튼 keep your messages coming in. What is the most important thing for you when you're traveling? What plans are made or what do you base your plans upon when you are traveling to a destination? 네, 여러분. 여행 갈 때, 계획할 때 어떤 거 제일 중요하다고 생각하시는지 궁금합니다. 음식이나 액티비티나 관광 명소나 등등 그거에 대해서 얘기를 하고 있거든요. 그래서 의견을 나눠주시고 이유도 같이 보내주시면 감사하고 그리고 마지막으로 신청곡도 듣고 싶습니다. 그래서 여러분 신청곡과 다 알려주시면 감사하고 샵 9050 pound 9050 카카오톡 유튜브 라이브 텍스트 messages 101 everything else free. Oh yes. This is Travel by Mamamoo and Do You Think About Me by Benjamin Ingrosso. I will see you after this.
웃지 않아도 돼 발길이 넘은 그곳으로 널 데리러 가고 있어 닳고 다른 시간이라도 담고 담을래 yeah. 거칠은 하늘만큼 더럽다 어릴 적 꿈꿨던 그림들이 이 밤은 마치 영원할 것 같은데 내가 It's time to go travel far away 세상을 깨고 나와 물속으로 엔진 올리고 가자 paradise 먹고 놀자 about you almost every night. I wonder what would happen if I call you to say hi. Would you yell, go to hell and hang up the phone? Or suggest that we met somewhere alone? 'Cause I've been trying to figure it out, but I'm so lost without you. Now I really wanna know. Do you think about me? Do you really think about me anymore? I wish I didn't miss you, but I lied. We're better together, not alone. Do you really think about me at all? Is it me that you see when you touch yourself? Or does he make you feel like you never will? Say, do you think about me? Do you really think about me anymore? I wish I didn't miss you, but I lied. We're better together, not alone. Do you really think about me at all?
Welcome back, everyone. It's time for part 2 of our Busan playlist, and I'm here with you all the way until 6 p.m. So let's dive right into your text messages and then play you some more songs. These are all the songs that you asked for, by the way. Jenny Neem says, I'm all about relaxation. My ideal vacation is a hotel, a comfortable bed, and a schedule that says do nothing until further notice. 근데 here's the problem with that. I like that for maybe half a day. Maybe a day, a full day, one day. 근데 a full day, one day, 근데 I get very agitated if I'm not doing anything. I need to do something. I need to write something or create something or do something. Work for me is like such an integral part of my daily schedule that doing nothing, I like it for a short time. I can't do it all the time, you know? 0271 Neem says, relaxation 100%. Yeah, I go on vacation to do absolutely nothing. Well, that's it. You must be very busy in your daily life. And so when you go on holiday, you actually want to holiday. You get these holidays where you go on holiday and then you need a holiday when you come back, right? You've been so busy. 2841 Neem, 저는 무조건 애들 액티비티 위주입니다. 맞습니다. 애들이 잘 놀면 저는 쉴 수 있거든요. 인정. 여행이 진정한 여행이 되려면 일단 애들이 잘 노는 게 중요합니다. 맞습니다. Because adults can really enjoy most things, you know, within reason, right? Danny Lee Neem says, I'm interested in the local life itself. So I try many local foods and lifestyle while traveling. Of course, must-visit historic places are prerequisites. Yeah, I love that word, prerequisite. This time on a Friday? Well. Yeah, I would agree. I think I want to see some of the historic places. I really am interested in history, especially architecture and what, like, I don't know, Colosseum, for example. I would love to go there. 조연철님, 저는 여행 가면 눈으로 보는 거 좋아해요. 맞습니다. 예, 먹는 걸 그렇게 신경 안 쓰는 편이라. Yeah. Most likely you're going to get something yummy, right? So you don't need to worry about it too much. Pineapple Neem says food, without a doubt. Oh, I was wrong. I don't really make a travel itinerary. I make a food itinerary. The sightseeing happens in between meals. Do you know, I think, why not? A food map. I think we have those in Busan as well, food maps, right? A food map of where you got to eat, go from one to the other, and in between you can enjoy that. We could do that with the booty bus, couldn't we? Get a little booty bus, drop off, hop on at all the most yummy restaurants in Busan. I like it. I'm going to play you two more songs. Look at that. This is Lullaby by Sagala and Kare by Norajo. I'll see you after these.
Will you lay me down, make my heart the only sound, throw my fears all to the ground? Will you hold me? Will you serenade me with the song you used to play till the night turns into day? Will you hold me? 'Cause all I need is somebody near me when my heart gets weak. Somebody out there watching over me when I'm so tired I can't even sleep. Won't you sing me your sweet lullaby? Just the sound of your voice is the thing that I need. Won't you sing me your sweet lullaby? I could fall for the sound of your sweet melody. 'Cause I just need your song, something to sing along. When I'm not feeling strong, I need you to sing me your sweet lullaby. Need the sound of your sweet melody, so sing to me. So sing to me. Need the sound of your sweet melody, so sing to me. I'll be there when you're down, 'cause forever I am bound. Oh my love, I'll shout it out, let me hold you. No journey is too far for the one who healed my scars. You're my savior, you're my star, let me hold you. 'Cause all I need is somebody near me when my heart gets weak. Somebody out there watching over me when I'm so tired I can't even sleep. Won't you sing me your sweet lullaby? Just the sound of your voice is the thing that I need. Won't you sing me your sweet lullaby? I could fall for the sound of your sweet melody, so sing to me. When I'm not sleeping, you're all I need, and when my heart stops beating, just sing to me. When I'm not sleeping, you're all I need, and when my heart stops beating, just sing to me. When I'm not sleeping, all I need is to sing to me. Won't you sing me your sweet lullaby? Just the sound of your voice is the thing that I need. Won't you sing me your sweet lullaby? I could fall for the sound of your sweet melody. 'Cause I just need your song, something to sing along. When I'm not feeling strong, I need you to sing me your sweet lullaby. Need the sound of your sweet melody, so sing to me.
노랗고 매콤하고 향기롭지는 않지만 다시마할 양파 넣고 감자 넣고 소고기는 넣지 않았나 맛을 빼. 아하 둘이 먹다 하나 죽어도 모르는 이 맛은 왼손으로 비비지 말고 오른손으로 돌려 먹어라. Right now. 바삭바삭 치킨 카레도 바쁘다면 즉석카레도. Oh, thank you, thank you. 샹티 샹티 카레 카레야 완전 좋아 아레알 좋아. 샹티 샹티 요가 파이야 핫 뜨거운 카레가 좋아.
인도 사이다
순한 맛 매콤한 맛 인도에도 없는 이 맛 타지마할 찍어 먹고 비벼 먹고 그릇까지 핥아 먹자 남았을 때
아하 남녀노소 개나 소나 반해버린 이 맛은
뜨거워진 후라이팬에 손목의 수염을 이용하거나 바삭바삭 찍힌 카레도 바쁘다면 즉석카레도 Oh, thank you, thank you 샨티 샨티 카레 카레야 완전 좋아 아레알 좋아 샨티 샨티 요가 파이야 핫 뜨거운 카레가 좋아 짭조름한 단무지에도 살면 묵은지에도 Oh, thank you, thank you 샨티 샨티 카레 카레야 완전 좋아 아레알 좋아 샨티 샨티 요가 파이야 핫 뜨거운 카레가 좋아 샨티 샨티 카레 카레야 완전 좋아 아레알 좋아 샨티 샨티 요가 파이야 핫 뜨거운 카레가 좋아
인도 사이다
Can you hear it? Feel the sound of Busan. Your city, your story, your vibe. Tune into For My Busan.
Welcome back, everyone. Thank you for tuning in to For My Busan. Yay! It's time for My Home, My Busan, where we invite a very special guest into our studio every Friday and grill them about all aspects of their life here in Busan. And this week is no different. Today we are joined by Farhan from Bangladesh. Please give him a warm For My Busan welcome.
Hi, everyone. Hello, everyone.
Hi, Farhan. How are you?
Yeah, I'm doing good. What
Good.
about you?
Good, thank you. Very, very well. Glad you found us. Glad you
Yes,
made it
obviously.
here. We were a little bit worried, but you made it here, so that's wonderful. Give us your introduction. Who are you? Where are you from?
All right, so I'm Farhan Mashuk Tanim, and I'm from Bangladesh, and I'm pursuing my bachelor's here at Gyeongsang University. And I came in Korea last year on February. It's almost like more than 1.5 years. Yeah, and I'm like enjoying all till now. Let's see further what we can do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you like Busan then?
Yeah, I love
Yeah.
Busan. It's my personal choice actually.
Yeah.
Because I love like the coastal areas. Because I never got to live like in near the coastal areas, or I never had been to my coastal area side of Bangladesh. So it has been like a dream for me to like stay somewhere near a beach or something like that.
So that's interesting because I want to know more about Bangladesh. Where in Bangladesh are you from, first of all? What's that like? And in general, what is Bangladesh like as a country?
So I'm from the capital city, Dhaka, and you can say Dhaka is more like Seoul of South Korea. Like Seoul is the capital city, so Dhaka is more like a chaotic, populated place. Like it's rushing. It has rush hours all the time. Like I can't find an empty street. But even though in this chaos, I find myself happy. Like I like to be. In fact, if I say I mostly spend my time in the Old Town area or Old Town city of the Dhaka. So there's more like a lively thing. Like we can get like many different delicious foods and many historical places. So I spend most of my time there. So it's like Dhaka has everything, and yeah. It's like a thrilling movie in Dhaka.
It's funny that you said that, like, it's always rush hour. So, like, 9 a.m. to 10 p.m., Monday through Friday, rush hour.
Continuously.
Yeah, I love that. That's so funny. And so, what about in general? Because you said you'd never had the chance to spend time living at the coastal areas of Bangladesh. So I think when people think of Bangladesh, they think of the capital, they think of what you kind of explained there, the vibrancy, the rushing, the sounds, lots of people. It's heavily populated, Bangladesh, right?
Yeah, true.
But what about the other areas that we maybe don't hear about so much?
Like if I say Dhaka contains the most historical places of Bangladesh, like if you say museums, monuments, many different sites that has been like that has been a great role in the history. So we have those places located in Dhaka, and other than that, like for greeneries, as we say, Bangladesh is the country of rivers. Like we have rivers every single district. So like there is more greenery out there outside Dhaka. Like for example, we have the longest sea beach in Chattogram. That is the thing that I love the most. Like it is the longest beach, but I have never been to there. But like I will soon once I get to Bangladesh. And we have like tea gardens in Sylhet, or like also we have waterfalls in Sylhet. So it's like the natural parts are mostly in outside Dhaka.
Yeah.
Like rural areas.
Do you know, I'm looking at a map. First of all, I had no idea that Bangladesh was so close to Myanmar, first of all, but that's just my ignorance. I'm looking at pictures here. This looks very similar to Busan. Like some of these pictures, you said there's rivers everywhere.
Yes.
But like these pictures, this looks like it could have been taken in Busan. There's water, there's city lights, there's some greenery, there's lots of roads.
True.
It looks absolutely gorgeous. What do you, I mean, that for me, that looks very similar. That could be Korea. So what are some of the similarities and then differences between your home and Busan?
Similarities, it could be like South Korea and Bangladesh are totally different countries.
Yeah.
Their cultures are different, traditions are different. But one thing that can be similar, maybe the people, like how they like talk to others, like their conversation style and different things. And food is totally different because we love spicy foods and our spices are totally different. And other than that, the transportation is quite good. Like for example, we have subways, like Busan has subways, not so big, but we do have one. And other than that, there are less similarities but more like differences, because it's like more of a different tradition of South Asia. So that is it.
That's very cool. I've never been to Bangladesh. But I've always wondered, I would love to. I'd love to travel like all over the world. I've always wondered though, because Bangladesh food, what is your kind of staple? What is your most famous like Bangladeshi food?
Like if I say it in Bengali, people say us that we are mache bhate Bengali. That means that we love rice and fish. Because as I mentioned before, our country is basically has like 1,300 rivers, I guess. So we have a lot of river fish and we love eating fish. So our main food is more like rice, a fish curry, and something like some mashed type of foods. So other than that, we are more dependent on chicken and beef. So we love curries, and the spices they are like naturally grown, and they are like grind by hands, or maybe if it is in a huge quantity, it is grind in factories, obviously. So that's why the spices have like an emotion, like they grind it with emotion, so the food feels totally different. It feels much more tastier.
So when you eat a curry, you might think, well, this is an angry curry, or this is a sad curry.
Yeah, kind of. If it is cooked like too much hot,
Yeah.
so it might be.
You might feel that. I love that. That's so interesting. It's similar to Korean culture in a way, I think, because Korean culture really puts a lot of emotion into the food, but there's certain foods for certain days that are very culturally significant. Is there anything like that? So, for example, on birthdays, you have to have seaweed soup, or on rainy days, you eat pajan. But what about in Bangladesh?
Like we have some festivals, like one we say Pohela Boishak, that's Bengali New Year. So on that day, our culture that has been like from the history, Bengal Empire, we like to eat rice dipped in water. We say eat pantabhat, like we eat the hilsa fish. It is the national fish
The
of
hilsa
Bangladesh.
fish?
So like
gonna search
fried
for that
one,
just now.
that fried one and the rice dipped in water. So it's tasty actually, like too much tasty.
Hilsa fish.
Yeah, hilsa fish.
Oh, that looks delicious. I was expecting something very exciting, but it's just a normal fish. It's good. That looks yummy. Oh, I'm really hungry. I hate it when we talk about food at this time of day. So what's the kind of food that you miss the most after living in Busan?
I guess my mom's food, the one like she cooks it. For example, it's Friday, so on every Friday we have all Muslim people have a prayer day. So after the prayer, I come home and my mom has already prepared her dish. So I mostly miss that part. Like it's the most savory, like most delicious dish after a prayer. So I miss that part.
Do you get to practice, because obviously Korea is not majority Muslim, so being Muslim in, I guess, Christian Buddhist country, do you get to practice your religion the way that you would like, or have there been any difficulties in that sense?
That's actually too personal. It's like a personal thing. Like religion is to what you think of it. So but in other ways, if I say, like we have a mosque here in Busan. So it is provided by the Bangladeshi community, and from Muslims from different communities, like from Uzbekistan, from Nepal, from India, Pakistan, they all pray together. So I don't really miss that part because I already have one here. So it's not much difference. Like when I enter in there, so it feels like same.
Yeah. I love that. That's beautiful. That's everyone's coming together.
Yeah, different cultures.
Yeah, I think that's really cool. Busan is becoming more and more of a global community, and it's small steps, but steps that are sustainable. So I love to hear that. I really love to hear that. Tell us about your special experience here in Korea.
Special experience, I would say, like it was one trip to Gyeongju. Like you must know the Gyeongju amusement park. From our university, we all students had gone there last winter. It was the best moment for me because I got to know about the Korean cultural clothes, hanbok, that is hanbok. So they were like too pretty. I didn't get to try it, but I was like, it's too pretty. It feels like a king and a queen are sitting there. And other than that, then we went to the amusement park. We had free rides, and it was too fun. Too much excitement.
Too much excitement?
Yeah.
You can never have too much excitement, can you? But what about, like, just to go back to the clothes, the hanbok, what about in your country? There's traditional dress, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, what does that look like?
Traditional dress, we call it sari for the woman. It's like a long cloth, you get wrapped in it. And other than that, we have Punjabi for men. And one thing is lungi, like it's a free cloth that is what men wear. Like mostly the adults wear, but the children don't prefer it.
Yeah. I'm not sure if you get this in Bengali culture as well, but like it comes up here and it's almost like, I don't know, it's a very sleek suit and it's got no buttons shown at the front and it goes all the way up to the neck.
I guess you're talking about the salwar kameez. I mean, it's not exactly the way you showed, but yeah, there are many different designs. Women also prefer them, but the main traditional clothes for women is sari.
Sari, yeah. I love that. It's beautiful. It's beautiful, beautiful. So tell us then, you're studying here in Busan. What are you studying?
I'm studying IT engineering.
Do you know, you're my hube. Do you know what that means?
No, exactly.
You're my junior.
Oh.
Because I'm at the same university.
Oh, really?
But I'm obviously much older than you. So I have a question though. Why did you choose Busan?
As I mentioned before, because of the coastal areas. It's mainly because of that. In fact, if I say the Seoul, I feel like Seoul is more like Dhaka city. So I wanted to experience something different, to like spend most of my time near a beach maybe. Like Busan has many different beaches. So I've been to almost every beach in 1.5 years. I've missed none. I like to see the sunset after my class ends. I usually go to a beach if I have time and like sit by alone and watch the sunset, maybe play some like soft music. So I just enjoy that part. That is the main thing like that gives me energy for another day. Like I can go to school another day, university another day.
I love that. Busan, I love everything, by the way. One of my favorite things about this segment in particular is that we get to hear so many people's different stories, but everyone always says like really positive things. And so it makes my job much easier because I get to feel that really happy energy. So every time you say something like, yeah, I love that. So I sound like a broken record, but I really do. How about the summer? Because we have very hot and humid summers here in Korea. So is this, I can imagine it's not that dissimilar to summer back home for you.
True. Like summer here in Korea is almost like 2 months. But our summer is maybe like 6 to 7 months.
Oh.
So we get to like face this heat more than I get to face here in Korea. But if I say the maximum temperature, it's almost similar. Like the hottest temperature in South Korea, sometimes in Bangladesh is more than in South Korea. But as I said, like we get to face the sun more than I'm facing right here in Korea.
Yeah.
So 2 months it's enough, but it's too hot.
It's too hot. But listen, at least we're in Korea and not in Bangladesh. 6 to 7 months of this weather? No, thank you. So you have just 2 seasons in Bangladesh?
No, exactly. So after winter, we have spring and then summer starts.
Okay.
And fall isn't like a long time. So it comes and goes. So I cannot like figure it out how long is it. So after summer, we can say we can directly jump into the winter.
Yeah, it's just like a slowish transition from summer
to
fall,
winter.
Yeah. Is winter cold?
Yeah, it is cold, but very less compared to Busan.
So not really cold then.
True.
Yeah, I guess so. So what about Korean? Do you study Korean?
I do, actually. I did. I watch K-dramas, so I got to learn Korean from there, and it actually improved my Korean a lot. But other than that, like to study from books, I don't actually do it, though I want to do it, but I feel lazy.
Well, it's fair enough. The weather is hot. I don't want to do anything in this hot weather either. What's your favorite K-drama?
I would say Good Boy.
Good Boy? I don't know.
Do you know about it?
I don't know.
Park Bogum.
나 몰라요. 나 꽃보다 남자, 그 다음에 참교육. I don't really watch K-dramas that often. I should, being a media major, but I don't really. Okay, before we say goodbye, I would like you to look into this camera and in Bengali, or whichever is your native language, because not necessarily Bengali, please send a message back to mom, parents, grandparents, whoever is back home missing you while you're here?
There's something emotional.
Yeah.
All right, in my native language, right? So, hi, bondhura, and
did you
why
forget?
am I speaking
Did you
English?
forget your native language?
It's been a long time. I'll say. Hi, Ammu and Baba, and আমার ছোট বোন তার জন্মদিন নেক্সট মান্থে অন 7 তারিখে আর কি তার জন্মদিন সো আমি তাকে বলতে চাই লাইক ইটস আ প্রি হ্যাপি বার্থডে সো আই উড সে শুভ জন্মদিন অ্যান্ড তাছাড়া আমি বলবো বাংলাদেশ ভালো থাকুক অ্যান্ড আমি বাংলাদেশকে ভালোবাসি দ্যাটস ইট I don't know. I actually forgot my native language.
I can see because you keep speaking English, Farhan. You're just like, and like, next month. Like,
it's been a while. I've stopped speaking Bengali.
That's so fun. But do you not have friends from Bangladesh here in Busan?
I do, but not much.
Yeah, not as many as, well, obviously not so many that you would speak regularly. What did you
true.
say?
I actually said that next month it's my sister's birthday, so I was wishing her a pre-birthday. That's why I mentioned that, and next month.
Yeah. Happy birthday to your sister in September next month. I love that. And to mom and dad as well, I heard that.
I say that like I miss them and I love them. I love Bangladesh. That's the thing.
It's very sweet. Well, thank you so much. Is there anything else that you would like to say to one of our listeners or any of your viewers before we say goodbye? If there's not, that's okay as well. I don't want to force you.
I don't have actually anything in my mind.
Yeah, well, that's fine. Thank you so much. I'm so glad that you did get to join us in the studio. We were a little bit worried, but it was a fantastic interview. I hope you had fun.
Yeah,
and
I did.
it was a pleasure learning all about your life here. So we wish you the best of luck and we'll see you again soon.
Thank you.
감사합니다. All right, let me dive into a song. This is Sticky by Kiss of Life.
Wanna go out, put on palm tree. 우릴 부르잖아. Don't be picky, yeah. 누가 이 town with her? Feel like I'm hot stuff. You're my rock star. Hear me now. 바람에 스르는 소리, 말가리타 같이. Here right now. 이 여름으로 driving, watch you not forget us. How long before we fall in love? 마주친 순간 fly high. How long before we fall in love? Let me hold you down. Somebody ocean up. So pop and flavor, yes, I'm more to new taste.
Oh, I do love a little bit of Kiss of Life. Sticky. How long before we fall in love? It's too late. It's already happened. I'm already head over heels about you. So navigate that how you choose. Lots of messages coming in during our interview. We had Wang Jaka-nim saying, great voice. Talaji-nim saying, I want to eat curry for dinner. Me too. All that talk of food. And so off the air, I just asked, what's the difference? What's the 특징 of Bengali curry? Like Bengali food especially, compared to Indian curry. And it's a mixture of the composition of the spices, how the spices are ground, the thickness of the gravy, all of these different things. So yeah, a little bit spicier perhaps than Indian curry, but there we go. Definitely want to go to Bangladesh and eat a food tour of Bangladesh. Yes, please. Listen, time for me to say goodbye, but I'll be back with you tomorrow at 4 o'clock. Until then, I hope you enjoy the rest of your Friday. Today's show, sadly, is over. Bye. Today's show produced by Bosung, written by Hong Kyung-hwa, hosted by Laura McLuckie. No Dr. McLuckie today. I'll bring her back on Monday. Like I said, enjoy the rest of your Friday. This is Closing Time by Semisonic, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.
Closing time, open all the doors and let you out into the world. Closing time, turn all of the lights on over every boy and every girl. Closing time, one last call for alcohol, so finish your whiskey or beer. Closing time, you don't have to go home, but you can't stay here. I know who I want to take me home. I know who I want to take me home. I know who I want to take me home. Take me home. Time for you to go out to the places you will be from. Closing time, this room won't be open till your brothers or your sisters come. So gather up your jackets, move it to the exits. I hope you have found a friend. Closing time, every new beginning comes from some other beginning's end. Yeah, I know who I want to take me home. I know who I want to take me home. I know